Welcome, Pisces, to your September 2024 reading, and thanks for tuning into my channel. Now, Pisces, I just want to let everyone know before I start your reading that I am no longer doing free mini readings for new subscribers. Thank you for everyone who subscribed. If you've requested one, I am slowly working through them. I had such a response that I absolutely was not expecting, and I like to give everyone the exact same time or very close to it. And so I'm putting a lot of energy and effort into doing those correctly. But I am noticing that people aren't viewing the links that I leave to your mini readings. So that's one reason why I'm not doing them anymore, because I feel like I'm doing them and people aren't viewing them. But also there's no way I could have kept up with the response. You know, there's such a long queue and I didn't want to add more people to it. I wanted to work through the people that have requested one and do them properly. But if you would like a reading from me, you can leave a donation and put a comment below saying left a donation, would love a mini reading, and any information you want to give about yourself. You don't have to, but you can ask a question there and I will do your reading and I will leave a link in response to that comment. So yeah, I'm just doing it that way because I feel if people pay for them, then I'm not doing them for nothing. People are going to come back and watch them. So it doesn't need to be $1 million, but at least I know you're serious about a reading. But let's get into this month's reading. Now I'm using the Mystical Palette Tarot here. This is by Ciro Marchetti. These are just beautiful cards, sumptuous, like little works of art themselves. But let's get into this reading. Now, when I've already shuffled these cards, these are jumpers, and when I was getting the cards out, messages were coming through to me. So not all of these may resonate with you. I had a lot of messages coming out, so I feel like there's a lot of people listening that need to hear them, but take what resonates and let the rest go. So the first thing that jumped out at me is this family, a beautiful, wonderful little family. And I feel like a lot of childlike, inquisitive energy here as well. Now I feel like you start out the energy with the Page of Cups. Well, I don't feel that. I can see that. And the interesting thing about this reading is you are coming out in your own reading. So this is a very powerful month for you, I feel. You are in control of your destiny. You are calling the shots. And you are using a lot of your internal strength that you have to really bring in some wonderful opportunities and changes for yourself. Now, the Page of Cups is like I said, a Pisces, but this is loving, emotional news. Pages are all about communication. Have two of them, so I feel like you're getting some wonderful, beautiful, emotional messages, loving messages, could even be love letters for some of you, but just really lovely news. That's so great. And you've got the Page of Wands, so there's also quite passionate messages as well, I'm feeling like, but again, good news coming through, exciting adventure. There's an adventure here for some of you. It's really nice, but these can be people in your life as well. Could be members of a family, child. You've got Pisces, you've got Scorpio, or just another water sign. This can be talking about you as well. The Queen of Cups with the King of Swords. Power couple here, I'm feeling. One rules the heart, one rules the head. Now, if this doesn't relate to a relationship in your life, or it doesn't relate to your family here, this can be talking about a situation that you are coming across in September where you are going to have to use your head and your heart to make a lot of the decisions. And particularly because you are showing up here in your own reading, I feel like you're the one calling the shots. So you might need a balance of both head and heart here if this does relate to your career or some decision you need to make. But I'm jumping all over the place here as per usual. I do apologize. But this beautiful family, like this, the king here, this is a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarian. I would normally read this as a Gemini here, but someone, don't get too caught up on the star signs either. The cards talk about the character of the person more so than the star signs. So this is someone highly intellectual, deep thinker, really good person that you can go to give you advice, and is able to just make a decision based on the facts. They're very direct. They're a great person. Like they're sort of like, this can represent a lawyer, a doctor, an analyst, a therapist. It's this kind of energy in this person. But they can, on a negative side here as well, they can often get stuck on their mind with their thoughts, their mind. They can become rigid in their thinking and become disconnected emotionally as well. And I feel like if this is a couple, if this is two people, I feel like you being a water sign, being nurturing, loving, emotional, you can soften that exterior. But I feel like you've got a Leo here in that inner strength card, that beautiful strength card. But this could be someone younger than you, a child of yours. Sagittarian these could all be your children. These can represent one child as well. But I feel like there is this beautiful family energy here, and this can be in a workplace as well. It doesn't need to be a blood family or connected in any way, but I feel like there is this youthful, emotional connection in a strong unit, and you're working towards a stable and strong emotional family life here as well. And again, if this doesn't relate to your family, this can be like a work, a career, a business that you're trying to put together as well. But look, we'll get some clarifying cards out as well. But I feel like here you've got the Knight of Swords and the Moon card. And again, the Moon is Pisces, which double whammy. The Page, which I would normally read as a Pisces, but can relate to any star sign. But the Moon definitely is a card for Pisces. I mean, you can see the little Pisces symbol in this deck displays it quite well. So there could also be another significant Pisces here in your life, a younger person than you as well. But I feel like there's some hidden and unknown events that may be coming into play quite quickly, or have come into play quite quickly, that could potentially have something to do with your career. There's something here that you might not have the full picture on. about your finances. But very fast moving energy in the Knight of Swords. Now this could also talk about an air sign in your life. That is a Gemini. I mean, you've got the king there anyway. I mentioned those, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I usually read the Knights as fast moving energy. So there's some real changes I feel that are coming about in your life that potentially will affect you both physically and financially in a way that you aren't aware of. But the Moon card talks about not having the full picture yet and listening to your intuition to guide you if there is any decision that is needed to be made in your life. If you don't have the full picture, if you're not sure, you know, you're a water sign, you're very intuitive here. But yeah, it could be some changes that come in quite swiftly in your career that you don't know what's happening yet. But I feel like it's good news because, like I said, you've got 2 pages, quite emotional news, quite, passionate, creative kind of messages as well. But there could be some new study here for some of you too. You might be wanting to get some more skills or upskill in your career to help you. You could even be wanting to learn some new skills, just open your own business or do something or grow your wealth in some way. But this is a card of adventure, of an adventurous spirit. But this could be describing, like I said, someone in your world as well. But quite an exciting time. I love this for you. Now let's get some clarifying cards out. I hope that is making sense here for some of you. Hopefully these cards will get a better picture. Now this deck is by Juliet Sharman Burke, and it's quite a soothing deck. It's not as intense as the Chiramaketi deck, so I thought it would be a good balance to get clarifying cards. Now that one just went sideways, or it's a couple. I'm going to grab them. Okay, the Emperor and the 5 of Swords. Interesting. The Emperor is another fire sign. This specifically talks about an Aries. But, and look, there could be some conflict here with an Aries. You've got okay. Now the Emperor can be a past love. It can be a current love, I don't know, an Aries. And it can talk about putting structure in place. You've got the 9 of Swords and the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Swords. These are challenging cards. So I feel like, you know, this could potentially have something to do with a relationship. Doesn't necessarily have to be a love relationship, but can be quite an emotional time that you had with this, an emotional connection that you had with this person. And it's causing you, and this could be someone from the past because you've got the 3 of Swords. This is certainly heartbreak here. And the 9 of Swords, you are really worried about, or certainly having sleepless nights over a potential conflict that you are having here with someone that you care deeply about. And the 5 of Swords, although it talks about a card of conflict, this is a card of victory because it is winning at all costs. So if you have been, you know, really feeling depressed, struggling mentally, worried, having sleepless nights, even nightmares, you are really overcoming any issues that have been causing that. This Three of Swords, I feel like, you know, again, this heartbreak or this pain that you are feeling, you're overcoming this. You are really, by hook or by crook, you're going to overcome these issues. And I feel like, again, the Emperor, you know, this is a card of being in control of the situation and putting your plans into action. You know, really having structure around overcoming any mental blocks that you've been having, or any depression or any difficult kind of conflicted energy here. You're really overcoming it. I love this energy here for you, Pisces. Wow, the King of Pentacles. I mean, the Emperor, the King of Pentacles, the King of Swords. This is really powerful energy. I mean, these can, a lot of kings or emperors, these can talk about your boss. They can talk about a parent. They can talk about someone in authority in your life as well. But the King of Pentacles is, this is a card of a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. And this is beautiful, abundant energy. This is someone that's very protective, very good at building a stable environment, a stable home. And they're very generous as well. Very affluent. This is usually the head of a company or the like I said, your boss or someone in authority. But if this doesn't represent someone in your world, this can talk again about your qualities that you are going to be taking on board. So you are going to be really being that leader, in control of your life, in control of your passions, in control of your desires, your intellect, your ideas. You want to be in control here. Now, you know, this again could be someone that is creating a lot of this worry, this stress, this heartache, or this can certainly be how you are going to overcome this. This can be someone that comes in here with a loving heart to help you overcome a lot of these issues as well, if they aren't causing them. But yeah, definitely you are in control of your life here, Pisces, in September. But again, like, I'm feeling powerful energy. A lot of people around you. Those are going to fall, so I am going to let them. There was a few cards there. Wow. I love this. There's newness here. There is a brand new job, a new way of earning your living. This is even a brand new you. Pentacles talks about your finances, your career, but it talks about the physical. This could be a new home, a new possessions, a new, like I said, a physical you. This talks about you just really starting afresh. There's this is a reawakening almost as well, and it could be to do with your career. Like I said, there could be absolutely a new one coming in here for you. Could potentially even be a promotion coming in here for you, or something that you are striving for. You've got the Three of Pentacles. This is a card of leadership in a way. It's working in a tight-knit little team, but being mentored, or you mentoring those around you, sharing your skills, your craft. And yeah, I feel like for those of you that don't have a new role or a new position or a new career, you're certainly going to be contemplating that. This is a card of seeking enlightenment in a way, but it's it's a real reawakening in an idea or a dream even that you've had about changing your career or moving into something different here. I feel that that is definitely something that you are going to be considering, if not already have considered and going to be achieving in September. So we'll leave it there. That was a lot of messages. So take what resonates, as I said. I'm going to get one final card from the Now I Understand Oracle deck, and that came out pretty quick. Evidence. Dig deep. Look further. When you seek, you shall find. That's interesting. You know what? That in Australia, there's this ad, a Seek ad, and Seek is like an employment kind of thing, employment website where you can get jobs. So for some of you, when you seek, you shall find. There could definitely be a new job coming in, or you're looking for a new job. But yeah, if you get it, it's going to be in a nice, tight-knit little team. And I feel like you're going to be really happy. Yeah, so we'll leave it there. Have a great month. Don't forget, if you'd like a reading from me, just leave me a donation. I will shuffle my cards and leave a link for you, and you can access your reading from there. So have a great month, and I hope to see you next month. Bye.